Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Actify English. I'm Tony.
And I'm Helen. We are so happy you are here with us today. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We make easy, slow, and natural English conversations to help you build your confidence.
That's right, Helen. And today we are talking about something that makes a lot of people nervous, even me sometimes.
Oh, really? What is it, Tony? What makes the great Tony nervous?
Making appointments on the phone. Seriously, Helen, calling someone to schedule a time like a doctor, a dentist, or even a hair salon, it can be scary in another language. Yesterday, my friend from Spain told me he waited 3 weeks to call the dentist because he was too worried about his English.
Poor guy. I totally understand that. When you cannot see the person's face, it is much harder to understand them. You don't have body language to help you. But don't worry, everyone. Today, Tony and I are going to help you. We will practice different ways to make appointments in English step by step.
Yes, by the end of this video, you will feel ready and confident to make any phone call. But first, Helen, how was your weekend? Did you make any appointments?
Actually, yes. I had to make an appointment for my dog, Max, at the vet. He needed his annual checkup. And let me tell you, even in your native language, sometimes the person on the other side speaks so fast. The receptionist was talking like a racing car. I had to say, "Can you slow down, please?"
Wow, a racing car. That is a great phrase to remember, guys. Can you slow down, please? Never be ashamed to ask someone to speak slower. It is completely normal.
Exactly. It shows you want to get the details right. So, Tony, let's start with the basics. Imagine someone needs to schedule a doctor's appointment. What is the very first thing they should say when the receptionist answers?
Well, first you hear the greeting. Usually they say something like, "Good morning, City Health Medical Center. How can I help you today?" Then you need to state your purpose clearly. You can say, "Hi, I'd like to make an appointment to see Dr. Smith, please."
I'd like to make an appointment. That is a perfect phrase. It is polite because it uses I'd like, which means I would like. It's much nicer than saying I want an appointment.
Right. I want can sound a bit rude or demanding. I'd like to is always a safe and friendly option. Let's practice that together, Helen. Let's do a little mini role play right now so our listeners can hear it how it sounds in a real flow. I'll be the receptionist and you be the patient. Ready?
Ready. Let's do it.
Ring ring. Good afternoon, Oakview Clinic. How can I help you today?
Hello. I'd like to schedule an appointment with Dr. Green, please.
Sure thing. May I have your name, please?
Yes, my name is Helen Carter.
Perfect. Let me stop the role play for a second here. See how easy that was? Helen used I'd like to schedule an appointment. Schedule and make mean the same thing here. You can say make an appointment or schedule an appointment. Both are totally fine.
Yes, and notice how Tony asked for my name. May I have your name, please? Or what is your name, please? This is the next common step. The receptionist needs to find your information in their computer system.
What if you are a new patient, Helen? What if you have never been to that clinic before?
Oh, that is a very important point. If you are new, you should tell them right away. You can say, "I am a new patient." Then the receptionist will know they need to create a new profile for you. They might ask for more details like your date of birth or your phone number.
Right. They might say, "Have you been here before?" Or, "Are you a returning patient?" If you say, "No, I'm a new patient," they will usually say, "Okay, no problem. Let's get you registered."
Let's do a quick role play for a new patient scenario. I think this will be super helpful for everyone watching. Guys, tell us in the comments if you have ever had to go to a doctor in an English-speaking country. We love reading your stories. Okay, Tony, let's go. You are the receptionist again.
Awesome. Ring ring. Hello, Central Dental Care. How can I assist you today?
Hi, good morning. I need to make an appointment for a checkup, but I am a new patient.
Welcome to our clinic. We can certainly help you with that. Can I start with your full name and date of birth, please?
Sure. My name is Helen Carter, and my date of birth is November 14th, 1993.
Perfect. I have that in the system now. Let's look at the calendar.
And pause. See, it's not as scary as it seems. They just want your name and date of birth. Tony, when you asked for my date of birth, you said it very clearly. But sometimes people say numbers very quickly on the phone. For language learners, numbers can be tricky, right? Especially 13 versus 30 or 14 versus 40.
Oh, definitely. That's one of the biggest challenges. 14 and 40 sound so similar. A good trick is to emphasize the last part. For 14, the teen part is long. 14. For 40, the T part is short and sharp. 40. If you're not sure on the phone, you can always double check. You can say, "Did you say 14 or 40?"
Oh, wow, Tony, that is an excellent tip. 14 or 40. Breaking it down into single digits makes it impossible to misunderstand. I use that trick all the time when I have to give my phone number or credit card number over the phone.
Me too. It saves so much time and prevents mistakes. Okay, let's move to the next part of making an appointment, choosing the date and time. This is where the real negotiation happens.
Yes, negotiation, because sometimes the doctor is very busy or you have to work, and you need to find a time that works for both of you. Usually the receptionist will ask something like, "When would you like to come in?" or "What day works best for you?"
Exactly. And as a learner, you don't have to wait for them to guess. You can propose a time. For example, you can say, "Do you have anything available this Thursday?" Or, "Are you open on Saturday mornings?"
Those are great questions. Let's give our viewers a few more options for asking about availability. You can say, "What openings do you have next week?" Or, "Is there any availability on Wednesday afternoon?"
Let's practice how to respond when the receptionist offers a time. Let's say I offer you a time and it works for you. And then let's try a situation where it doesn't work for you.
Okay, perfect. Let's do the one where it works first.
So, Helen, we have an opening this Thursday at 10 a.m. Does that work for you?
Yes, Thursday at 10 a.m. works perfectly for me.
Great. Now let's try the opposite. What if you were busy at 10 a.m.?
Okay, ask me again.
We have an opening this Thursday at 10 a.m. Does that work for you?
Oh, unfortunately, I'm working at that time. Do you have anything in the afternoon or maybe on Friday?
Let's see. We have Friday at 2:30 p.m. How about that?
Yes, Friday at 2:30 p.m. sounds great. Sign me up for that, please.
Sign me up for that, please. That is a very natural phrase. It means, "Please write my name down for that time," or "Please confirm that time for me."
Yes, it's very conversational. Another phrase you can use when a time is good is, "That works for me," or "That is perfect." If it's not good, you can say, "I'm sorry, I can't make it then," or "I'm busy at that time."
You see, you don't need a super complicated explanation. You don't need to say, "I have to take my grandmother to the supermarket and then wash my car, so I cannot come at 10 a.m."
Right. The receptionist doesn't need to know your whole life story. They're very busy. Just a simple, "I'm sorry, I'm not available then. Do you have anything later?" is perfect. It's polite, short, and professional.
Speaking of polite, I want to highlight a small word I used. I said, "Unfortunately, I am working at that time." Unfortunately is a wonderful word to use when you have to say no or give bad news. It makes your sentence sound much softer and warmer.
Yes, unfortunately is a great vocabulary word for A2 and B1 learners to practice. It's spelled UNFORTUNATELY. It's a long word, but it is very common. Let's practice saying it slowly. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. It sounds very professional. Tony, let's talk about another common type of appointment. What about a hair salon or a barber shop? The language there is slightly different, right?
Oh yes, at a hair salon, you're usually looking for a specific service, like a haircut, a hair color, or a blowout. And sometimes you want a specific person to do your hair, like your favorite stylist.
Right. So when you call, you might say, "Hi, I'd like to book a haircut with Sarah, please." Note that here I use the verb book. Book an appointment is just as common as make an appointment.
Yes, book is a great verb. You book a hotel, you book a flight, and you book an appointment. Let's pretend I'm calling a salon, because honestly, look at my hair, Tony. I need a haircut soon.
Your hair looks fine, Tony, but okay, let's do a salon role play. I'll be the salon receptionist this time.
Awesome. Ring ring. Good morning, Bella Vita Salon. This is Chloe speaking. How can I help you today?
Hi, Chloe. I'd like to book a haircut for a men's haircut this week, hopefully with Marcus. Is he available?
Let me check Marcus's schedule. Marcus is actually fully booked this week. He doesn't have any openings. But we have Leo available on Wednesday and Thursday. Would you like to schedule with him instead?
Oh, dynamic twist. This happens a lot, guys. Your favorite person is busy. So what should I say now? If I really want Marcus, I can ask for the following week. Or if I am in a hurry, I can accept the other stylist, Leo. Let's try both paths. First, I'll ask for Marcus next week.
Okay, let's resume. Marcus is fully booked this week.
Ah, that's too bad. When is his next available appointment next week?
He has an opening next Tuesday, which is the 21st, at 11 a.m. or 3 p.m.
Tuesday at 3 p.m. works great for me. Please book me with him for that time.
Perfect. I have you down with Marcus for Tuesday, the 21st at 3 p.m. May I have your phone number, please?
Sure. It is 555-0192.
Got it. Thank you, Tony. See you next week.
Thanks, Chloe. Bye.
And that's it. That is path number 1. Now, Tony, let's show them path number 2, where you don't want to wait and you decide to take the other stylist, Leo.
Great. Let's go back to the moment you told me Marcus was fully booked.
Okay. Marcus is actually fully booked this week, but we have Leo available on Wednesday and Thursday. Would you like to schedule with him instead?
Yeah, that's fine. I really need a haircut before the weekend. Is Leo free on Thursday afternoon?
Yes, he is. He has an opening at 4 p.m. on Thursday. Does that work?
Yes, 4 p.m. on Thursday is perfect.
Great. I'll put you down for Thursday at 4 p.m. with Leo.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Wow, that was a fun role play. You see, everyone, it's all about options. If you don't get your first choice, the receptionist will almost always offer an alternative. You just need to listen for the days and times.
Yes, and if you didn't understand the name or the time, you can always ask them to repeat it. Tony, what is a polite way to ask someone to repeat a specific detail, like a name or a time?
You can say, "Sorry, could you repeat that, please?" Or if you want to be more specific, "Sorry, did you say Wednesday or Thursday?" Another very common phrase is, "Could you say that one more time, please?"
Could you say that one more time, please? That is such a polite and natural phrase. I highly recommend writing that one down in your English notebook, guys. By the way, if you are enjoying this video so far, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow so we can keep making these free lessons for you.
Yes, thank you so much for the support, guys. Now, Helen, let's talk about another situation. What happens if you already have an appointment, but something comes up and you cannot go? You need to change it or cancel it. Oh man, this makes people even more nervous than making the appointment in the first place.
Oh, absolutely. People feel guilty or worry that the person will be angry, but in reality, businesses deal with cancellations and rescheduling every single day. It is completely normal. The important thing is to call them as soon as possible. Don't wait until the last minute.
Exactly. Most places appreciate it if you call at least 24 hours in advance. So what are the key phrases for changing an appointment? The word we use most often is reschedule. 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 It means to change the date or time of a planned event.
Yes, so you can say, "Hi, I have an appointment this Thursday, but I need to reschedule it, please." Or you can say, "I'm calling to change my appointment time."
Let's look at a real-life example. Let's say I have an appointment at the car repair shop, the mechanic, but my boss asked me to work overtime, so I have to move it. Let's do a role play where I need to reschedule. Helen, you are the mechanic's assistant.
Sounds good. I love acting today, Tony. Let's do it. Ring, ring. Thank you for calling Joe's Auto Repair. How can I help you?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Tony Jenkins. I have an appointment for an oil change this Wednesday at 9 a.m., but unfortunately I need to reschedule.
Hello, Mr. Jenkins. Let me find your name. Ah, yes, Wednesday at 9 a.m. for an oil change. No problem at all. When would you like to move it to?
Do you have any openings on Friday morning instead?
Let's see. We have an opening on Friday at 10:30 a.m. Would that work for you?
Yes, Friday at 10:30 a.m. is perfect.
Great. I'll put you down for Thursday at 10:30 a.m. with Friday.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Wow, that was incredibly smooth. Did you notice how Tony started? He gave his name, the original date and time of the appointment, and the reason he was calling right away. I have an appointment this Wednesday at 9 a.m., but I need to reschedule.
This makes it so easy for the receptionist to find the appointment quickly.
Yes, giving all the information up front is super helpful. Imagine if I just said, "Hi, I'm Tony, and I want to change my appointment." The receptionist would have to ask, "Okay, Tony who? What day is your appointment? What is it for?" It takes much longer. So, give all the information up front if you can.
Right. Now, Tony, what if you don't want to reschedule? What if you just need to cancel the appointment completely because you don't need the service anymore?
Then you use the verb cancel. You can say, "I'm calling to cancel my appointment for tomorrow." Usually they will say, "Okay, thank you for letting us know." Sometimes they might ask if you want to reschedule, and you can just say, "No, thank you, not at this time."
Yes, not at this time is a polite way to say no to future offers. It sounds very polite. Let's do a short demo of a pure cancellation. I'll call you this time, Tony. You're the front desk person at a yoga studio.
Oh, a yoga studio. Namaste. Okay, let's do it. Ring ring.
Hello, good morning. My name is Helen Carter. I am registered for the beginner yoga class tonight at 6:30 p.m., but I need to cancel my reservation.
Hello, Helen. Let me check the class list. Okay, I see your name here. I will remove you from the class for tonight. Would you like to book a class for next week instead?
No, thank you. Not at this time. I will check the schedule later online.
No problem at all. Your reservation is canceled. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Perfect. Again, very simple, very polite. No stress, no drama.
Exactly. Now, I want to talk about a very common modern situation. What if you don't want to make an appointment over the phone? Nowadays, a lot of places let you book appointments online through a website or an app.
Oh, I love online booking. It is so convenient. You can see all the open slots on the screen and choose the one you want without talking to anyone. It's perfect for people who have phone anxiety.
It is, but even online, you still need to understand the English words on the website. For example, you'll see buttons that say Book Now, Select a Service, Choose a Staff Member, or Confirm Appointment.
Yes, those are standard terms. And after you book online, you usually get a confirmation email or text message. It might say, "Your appointment has been confirmed." Helen, what should someone do if they get that text but they notice a mistake in the time?
If there is a mistake, you should reply immediately, if the system allows, or call the number provided in the message. Don't ignore it. You can say, "I received a confirmation text, but the time is incorrect. It should be 3 p.m., not 2 p.m.
Good advice. Always double-check your confirmation emails or text messages. Mistakes happen.
They definitely do. Tony, let's do one more big role play scenario that includes a bit more details. Let's pretend someone needs to make a professional business appointment, like an appointment with a lawyer, an accountant, or a business partner. The tone is slightly more formal, but the core phrases are very similar.
Oh, this is a great scenario for our B1 learners who use English at work. In a business context, instead of saying make an appointment, people often say schedule a meeting or set up a time to meet.
Yes, set up a time is a wonderful phrasal verb. I'd like to set up a time to meet with Mr. Davis next week. Let's practice that. Tony, you play the assistant to a busy business executive, Mr. Davis. I will be a client calling to set up a meeting.
Sounds professional. I will put on my serious business voice. Ring ring. Good morning, Davis Consulting. This is Tony speaking. How may I direct your call?
Hello, this is Helen Carter from Alpha Tech. I would like to schedule a meeting with Mr. Davis sometime next week to discuss our new project.
Hello, Miss Carter. Yes, Mr. Davis is looking forward to discussing that project with you. Let me check his calendar for next week. He has some availability on Monday morning and Thursday afternoon. Do either of those options work for you?
Thursday afternoon would be great. Is he free around 2 p.m.?
Let's see. On Thursday, he is open at 3 p.m. Would 3 p.m. work for you, or is that too late?
3 p.m. works fine for me. Let's do Thursday at 3 p.m.
Excellent. I will calendar that right now. Should we meet at our office, or would you prefer a virtual meeting via Zoom?
A virtual meeting would be perfect, thank you.
Wonderful. I will send you a calendar invite with the Zoom link later today. May I confirm your email address?
Yes, it's helen.carter@alphatech.com.
Perfect. I have it down. Thank you, Miss Carter. Have a productive day.
Thank you, Tony. Goodbye.
Have a productive day. Wow, I really sounded like a corporate assistant there, didn't I?
You did a fantastic job, Tony. And that role play showed some really good business terms. For example, you asked, would you prefer a virtual meeting via Zoom? Virtual meetings are so common now. Virtual meeting or online meeting or video call.
Yes, and I also use the phrase, I will calendar that. In the business world, sometimes people use calendar as a verb, meaning to add something to the calendar. It's a bit of corporate slang, but very useful to know.
Also, notice how we confirmed the email address at the end. When given an email address over the phone, how do you say the symbol @ and the symbol .? This is a classic question from our students.
Oh yes, the symbol @ is pronounced at, and the symbol dot is pronounced dot. So, for example, if your email is abc@gmail.com, you say abc@gmail.com. Never say period or point for an email address. It is always dot.
That is a crucial rule. @ and dot. Let's practice with another example. Tony, how would you say this email? support@actifyenglish.com.
I would say support@actifyenglish.com. Simple and clear.
Perfect. Now, everyone watching at home, we want to give you a little homework challenge to practice your confidence. Don't worry, it's easy. In the comments below, write a short dialogue of you making an appointment. You can choose a doctor, a hair salon, or a business meeting. Use the phrases we taught you today, like, I'd like to make an appointment, or does that work for you? Tony and I will check the comments and give you feedback.
Yes, please do the homework. It is the best way to practice what you learn. Remember, language learning is not just about listening, it is about doing. The more you output, the more you speak and write, the faster you will learn.
That is so true. Before we finish today, let's do a quick summary of the main takeaways. What are the key steps to making an appointment confidently in English?
Step 1. State your purpose clearly using a polite phrase like, I'd like to make an appointment to see, or I'm calling to schedule an appointment for.
Step 2. Give your information, like your name, and mention if you are a new patient or customer.
Step 3. Propose or negotiate a date and time. Use phrases like, do you have anything available on, or that works for me, or unfortunately, I'm busy then.
Step 4. Confirm the details at the end. Repeat the day and time to make sure there are no mistakes. Say, okay, so that's Thursday at 3 p.m. Thank you.
And step 5. Don't be afraid to ask the person to speak slower or repeat something if you didn't catch it. They want to help you.
Exactly. Well, Tony, I think we covered a lot of great material today. I hope this helps our viewers feel much more confident next time they need to make a phone call in English.
Me too, Helen. Remember, guys, confidence comes with practice. It's okay to feel nervous. Just take a deep breath and use these simple phrases. You can do it.
Thank you so much for watching Actify English today. Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who is learning English, and subscribe to our channel for more real-life conversation practice.
See you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.